Hi everyone, in today's video I am going to be doing a full face of Milani. It was up between Ilia Beauty and Milani, and I asked you guys on my Instagram which one you guys would prefer to see first, and you guys chose Milani, but don't worry if you picked Ilia. It will be coming up. I didn't buy all these products for nothing. Like, I'm definitely going to film with them. From Milani, I do not have a brow product, a mascara, a highlighter, or a setting powder. I am choosing not to buy those products because I just know that I don't need another brow product. I don't need another mascara. And especially with those types of products, I like what I have already. And I do feel like with the products that I have, you can still get a good idea of the brand overall. And these are products from a brand that I would be personally most interested in, and I feel like you guys would probably feel the same way. But I just wanted to let you know beforehand that I chose not to purchase the full face because I just know that they're going to sit in my collection and just collect dust. I'm going to first go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I chose the shade Natural Beige. I'm actually going to dot it all over the face first before I go in with the sponge. But I remember my sister really liking this foundation, and I've worn it a few times since I've gotten it, and I wore it for really long days, and my makeup stayed on so well. I will do a wear test of this foundation, but I do know already from experience that it lasts so long. It is a really nice coverage. Honestly, I'm sitting here like bouncing in my foundation, and I don't know how people do this every day. My arm is killing me. I don't get it. I think I'm going to finish with a brush because I don't know. And I feel like you have to be like extra fast with it because foundation is like dried down. For some reason though, this foundation, I feel like it smells like apple pie. If you've tried this foundation before, you let me know how you feel. It doesn't smell like artificial apple. It smells like apple pie. Like, it smells exactly like apple pie. So doesn't that look really very pretty on the skin? It has a really nice coverage to it. It leaves a little bit of like a natural glow, but I definitely think those of you with oily and dry skin would like this foundation. And then I have the Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer, and for this one I'm using the shade Medium Beige. I want to say that people compared this concealer to Shape Tape, and I think that this concealer is way more blendable and feels a lot more lightweight on the skin compared to Shape Tape. I would say this is more of like a hybrid between the Naked Skin from Urban Decay and the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced. I'm just going to set my skin really quick. I'm just using my MAC set powder. It's just a very basic setting powder. I am next going to take some of this bronzer. This is just a baked bronzer from Milani. I think I used this in my full face of drugstore makeup, I think. And I bought this fairly recently. I think I would like it a lot more in the summertime when I am really nice and tanned. This is maybe just a little bit too warm for me right now, I think, but I'm going to make it work. It's going to look fine. So I just used my Real Techniques Rebel Edge Broad Brush, and now I'm just going in with a smaller sort of angled brush, and I'm just going to like focus it a little bit more on my actual cheeks. Yeah, that looks good. And then for my blush, I am going in with the shade Rose Dioro. And I absolutely love this baked blush from Milani. I think that it is so gorgeous. I know a lot of people like the blush in Luminoso, but I think I'm a little bit too dark for that one. I could probably use it as a highlight, but I just own the rose one. I used to own a coral one, but I don't wear corals anymore. I'm going to stick with drugstore for this, but I am going to add a little bit of my Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I've been really enjoying this highlighter. I'm glad that I finally picked it up. I'm just going to put it right here. I am going to spray my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. I have been using the setting spray for a few days, and what I've been doing is I've been like spraying it in the middle and at the end of my makeup application. So I have two palettes from Milani. I have the Milani Pure Passion palette, and then I also have the Milani Soft and Sultry palette. The Soft and Sultry is a nice cool toned palette. I don't wear cool tones very often, but I think I did use this one day and I liked how it looked, so. And then this is way more up my alley. Nice warm tones, oranges, reds. I love it. I think I am going to go in with the Pure Passion palette, and I'm first going to take this shade right here. I know Milani has a very popular eye primer, however, I don't use eye primer. So how have you guys been liking the vlogs? I realize it's probably not everyone's cup of tea, which is totally fine if you are just here for the makeup videos. Like, I totally get it. That's totally fine with me. But for those of you who have watched them, what do you think? I'm having tons and tons of fun filming them, and they are really easy to film and edit, which kind of makes me a little upset that I didn't start this a little bit sooner, because I would totally be into doing Vlogmas. But my sister had the funniest idea that I should do one for Hanukkah, like post 8 days of videos for Hanukkah. You guys let me know if you have any good like title suggestions for something like that. I'm pretty sure Hanukkah starts on the 22nd, so I have a little bit of time to kind of get that ready, but I think that that would be so fun, even if it's just called like 8 days of Hanukkah or something like that. But if you guys have like a cute, clever name for it, let me know, because I really want to do that. I think that that would be so fun. And it wouldn't be all vlogs, it would be a mixture of vlogs and like regular videos too. And then I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I want to pack this color on a little bit more, so I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush and like pressing that on the outer corner. I'm going to take some of this really deep warm brown, and I'm taking that on the very outer corner closer to the lash line. I might want to use a liner brush for this because I really want to like stamp in the color. I'm going to take that darker one too, so I'm gonna mix these two because I really want that smoky shadow liner to pop. I just love a smoky shadow liner. Then I always go back in and clean up the line. Just to kind of make it nice and sharp. I would love to use this shade right here, but unfortunately the shade sucks. I'm actually going to grab this shade right here. Oh, should I use some of the Make It Last setting spray? I like never do that anymore. Use setting spray to apply eyeshadow. I just don't have like the patience. I feel like shadows are like too good now to need that. Or I'll just use my finger. And then I'm going to take this shade right here and pop that in the inner corner. And then I'm going to take some of that very first color that I used, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eye, my lower lash line. And for my mascara, I am going to go in with my L'Oreal Telescopic. I'm really glad that, sincerely, Sarah C talked about this mascara on her channel because I have been obsessed with it. For my lips, I am going to be using the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner, and this is in the shade 04. That is like a perfect My Lips But Better shade. And then I have a Amore Shine Liquid Lip Color, and this is in the shade Tenderness. What a combo. And then I'm going to use the Make It Last setting spray again. So this is the final look. I think it came out beautiful. I really wasn't expecting otherwise though, because I know Milani is a really good, affordable makeup brand. A lot of the times their items perform just as well as high-end items. I think the skin especially looks gorgeous. I think that the lip combination is really nice. Eyeshadow looks great. And yeah, I think it looks really good. The time right now is 1:10. I don't get off of work until 7. When you see me, I won't be using natural lighting. I will be using a ring light because it gets super dark. But yeah, I think this looks really good. I'm really happy about it. So I am back. The time right now is 8:20, so it's been a little over 7 hours, like 7 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. I think this looks so good. I have been getting compliments all day on my makeup. People who see me weekly and people who have never met me have been complimenting my makeup all day. They're saying that the skin looks really good and they especially like the eyeshadow. I had several customers ask me even what eyeshadow palette I was wearing. So if that's any indication of how this is looking, I think this gets a 10 out of 10 rating. My lip product obviously has worn off. Honestly, it wore off like very soon after I put it on because I ate soup right before work, so it's all gone. I think everything held up super duper nicely. I am oily. It just is who I am, but I don't think it looks super excessive. I almost think that it looks really pretty and healthy. My eyeshadow has stayed really nice and intense, and honestly there isn't a lot of creasing. There's not a lot of creasing on my under eyes, and there's not a ton of creasing in my smile lines, which really good. I should have done a close-up of my skin earlier, but here is what my skin is looking like right now. And my eyeshadow, see, there's like a little bit of creasing, but really not anything to say anything about because I didn't even use primer. So yeah, this is what everything is looking like. So you let me know what you think of Milani in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I did just get back from work and I picked up some stuff from Flower Beauty, so that could be a possible video in the future. They were doing 50% off the whole line at Ulta. I think they might be getting rid of it. But yeah, I love how this look turned out. Hopefully you guys do too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't already subscribed, definitely go ahead and do so, and hopefully I will see you next time.